Yorkshire Geek.
Hey up, it's Steve from the old Yorkshire Geek, and welcome to live sketch time number 12. And Windgrace is here already saying, "Draw, Pilgrim," which I intend to do. I used to live in an area called Pilgrim, curiously enough, but that's by the by. Right, so what we're going to draw this week, and Sci-Fi Quest is here as well, saying, "Yeah, chats are not appearing yet." I'm sure they will momentarily. I've got them on, haven't I? So let me check. Just let me check. Yes, the chat box is there. Yes, they should start popping up soon. Where were we? Right, so the drawing we're going to do today is of, I forgot the name, Jenna Coleman. Thanks to Sci-Fi Quest. A request from Sci-Fi Quest. We're doing Jenna Coleman. If I can find the picture. There we go. That's what we're going to be doing. A picture of Jenna Coleman, who you may know from Doctor Who, amongst other things. I can't remember what she was in. She was in briefly in Captain America, the First Avenger, and I'm sure she's been in lots of other. Oh, she was in Emmerdale as well, wasn't she? Back in the day, but I never watched that, so I don't know. Right, I'm just going to make sure we are going. Hello, naively popular video. Sci-Fi Quest. Oh, okay. Naively popular. What we're doing? Oh, I'm checking, make sure we're going, because I'm on Streamlabs and I don't trust it. I don't trust it as far as I could throw it. So I'm just checking it, like I do with my gaming streams, that I don't get angry at. There's the chat. There it is. There it is. Oh, massively popular video. How did massively become naively? Good old AI, yeah? Right, anyway, can you hear me? Yes, you can hear me, right. Right, so, get rid of that. Right, so, before we start, don't forget, like and subscribe, share the videos, drop a comment, hit the notification bell. If you're subscribed already, let me get my drawing pad ready. Let's say we're just live on YouTube because I've just got the free version of Streamlabs desktop, so I can't stream to anywhere else. Tomorrow I'll download it and do the speeded up version and all that. But anyway, links are in the description for like my Facebook, X, and Instagram. As are links to my two books. I've plugged these for a while, I think. Silent Predator, short horror novella about big cats eating people in North Yorkshire. It's only thin and it's inexpensive. And Mercury Rapids, a light-hearted sci-fi action adventure about UFOs and stuff. That's a bit thicker and a bit more expensive. But it's as cheap as I can make it. I'm not making any money on any sold. Let's put it that way. Right. So, that's that out of the way. Right, let's get on with the drawing. I'll make myself titchy tiny. I can't think there's anything else. By the way, if you've been watching Doctor Who, I haven't. You may notice that its viewing figures are not exactly stellar, are they? But anyway, that's by the by. Right, move myself down there. Let's have a look at this chat. What we got? Sci-Fi Quest, she's lovely. The Crown and Sandman. Is that something? Oh, she was in Sandman, wasn't she? Yes, she played somebody that were a fella in the original thing, wasn't it? In the comic. Death or something, I can't remember. I didn't watch it. I think I watched the first episode of Sandman and turned it off. It wasn't for me. Great choice for the pick. I owe it all to Doctor Who. Your popular videos. Saying that, my video has become quite popular. It's got over 1,000 views, which is a lot for me. So I've got a moustache hair tickling my nose. Need to have a trim. Where was I? Oh, my Doctor Who videos got a bit popular and quite, for me, a lot of comments on it as well. Some nice, some not so nice. But anyway, I've decided I'm not going to reply to any of the comments from now on on that particular video. She played Constantine. Oh, that was it. Yes, that was it. Yes, yeah, of course, Lady Constantine. Anyway. And I'm sure she was very good. Right, so let's get my other camera up. Where have I put it? There it is. Spladosh, there it is. There's my good old trusty pound shop drawing pad. Let me get zoomed in. There we go. Right, so put my mic back a bit. And let's begin, shall we? I'm sure I've forgotten something. Anyway, right, never mind. Right, as usual, the background is my starry skies or whatever, travelling through space. Speaking of starry skies, I saw on the news that, we had the G5 or whatever, solar storm. We're due for another one, aren't we, in a couple of weeks? Because the sunspots that caused the last one are going to be coming round again in a couple of weeks. So it could all happen again. Yay! Let's put us back to the Stone Age. Why not? As long as I've got my pencil. Right, off we go. Right, get me orientation right. The next super chat will be to wash that bloody cloth. I've got others. I bought a pack of them. I've got others, but I'm still on the first one. I've had it years. Nothing wrong with this cloth. It's got character. Oh dear. It's like Vivian's underwear in the young ones. Can't wash them. It'll lose all its character. Right, let's get on with it. I'm in focus. Yes, you can see my nails that need trimming. Right, off we go. Right, Clara, Jenna, whatever I'm going to call it. I'm going to have to zoom in a bit so it'll change down here. There we go. Can't do it about it. I've got to be able to see the thing, haven't I? Not that she's a thing. She's from Blackpool, by the way, which is in the north of England. Just thought I'd tell you that. I've been to Blackpool many times, don't like it. I'm not a Blackpool fan. But my mother loved it. My mother loved Blackpool. She was always going to Blackpool. Oh, hang on. My music. Let's fire my music up. It probably might be loud. I might have to lower it. Oh, no, I will. I'll lower it in the player. There we go. Right. Not playing. Yeah. Right. I've just got the old YouTube audio library music playing again. I'm sure Windgrace will say it's too loud because he's an old man. And even though it says it's playing in the desktop audio thing, the little bars are moving. I bet you can hardly hear it. If I watch it later, I'm going to check it later on. I bet it's really quiet, but I can hardly hear it. The cloth has as much character as Doctor Who. There-ish. Nose in that direction. There. And a gob. Hitting the microphone with my pencil. Stop it! Adjust my microphone, keep it in it. Like radio DJ here at TOYG Radio. Oh dear. Right, where were we? All sounds good. Can hear you and the music, no problem. Cool. I have to download some different ones though. From the YouTube audio library. By the way, Sci-Fi Quest, I tried to send you a tip earlier on through Streamlabs and it wouldn't let me again. I don't know why. I was all signed in to Streamlabs, but it wouldn't let me send. It wouldn't accept me username. The one that's the default username. I don't get it. It wouldn't let me send a tip anyway. I'll try again another time. And I know I can send you a tip because I've sent them before, but for some reason today it wasn't letting me. And I didn't know why. It's getting to that time where I need to buy Windgrace a coffee, I think. Right, eyes. Let's have a look. The eyes have it. As I always say, it'll probably end up not looking much like you, because I'm not very good with likenesses, but I'll do my best in the time I have. See, I've still got... No, might be alright. I got that wrong. I'll adjust that. Rather than her eyes, I'll adjust the rest of her head. No, that'll be black. Did you type in the message box? I tried it with a message and without. I know you need to type something. It wouldn't let me. Whether I did type a message in, and but the where you put your name, like that old Yorkshire Geek or whatever, that was just red. Didn't matter what I typed in it were always red. And the tip button, didn't. It was faded out. I couldn't do it. And I know I can send you a tip because I've sent them before, haven't I? I'll try again another time. I typed that before you said about using it. Alright. Sorry. You don't have to. Nice of you. That might be monetised by any of this Doctor Who stuff. Yes, probably. By the way, I lost some subscribers with my Doctor Who video. I lost some subscribers, but then in the last few hours, I've gained more. I'm over 750 now. Or I was last time I checked. Swings and roundabouts, isn't it? Swings and roundabouts. there's some messages that have popped up that I'm not sure if either they're on my side or they're not on my side. Can't decipher them. YouTube keeps removing subs and adding them again. So I wouldn't worry about. I'm not worried. Not worried at all. I just noticed that. So. Still not got that right, have I? Don't think. I think that needs to just be kind of there. The eyes keep going out of focus. They do that sometimes. I don't know if it's my eyes or the glasses, and I keep meaning to make an appointment at the optician. But I keep forgetting. I just keep moaning about my stupid glasses instead of doing something about it. Windgrace says, I tend to lose several subs before I suddenly jump up. What, you physically like go, hey, I've lost some. I think it's YouTube playing games and verifying. Yeah, more than likely. Cypher Quest says, it happened to me this week. YouTube removed 3 subs and then added again. Then a few hours later. happy with them eyes. I'm going to start again. I always get the right eye wrong for some reason. Rub that out. Start again. My eye. Bloody YouTube. Yeah, another T-shirt I'm going to have to make. God, it's this one. I hate this one. Let me skip past it. Ghastly. Right. Oh, stop, it's ghastly. Like their tube these days. Yes, one of these theirs, isn't it? To do with as they wish. Focus, eyes. Stupid bloody thing. It keeps going up. It's crazy. Some of the videos aren't that bloody good. What, your subscribers, are they still on the way up? Let's have a look. I think you were on 180 something last time I checked. Subscriptions. Oh, I've got them in alphabetical order. I used to have. I forgot to change it. At least I know where you are. There we go. Sci-Fi Quest. He's on 197. Way hey. Cool. What's Wing Graces at these days? Oh, I can yard it. Oh, 651. And who else do I normally have a look at? Scottish Geek guy. Where's he at? We're all around about the same level, aren't we? Same subscriber. 737. Scottish Geek guy, yay. Cool. Yeah, as the song says. Wiggus, I think you just struck a chord and get the ratings out first. Pretty much, yep. So those ratings lost. How much have they lost? Nearly 600,000 viewers in 3 episodes, haven't they? From episode 1 to episode 3, 560,000 viewers they've lost. According to Doctor Who TV, I don't know where they get their ratings from. I don't know, but anyway, there's my picture. I'm supposed to be looking at this, aren't I? Yes, it's in a healthy position. Is Doctor Who. Well, they'll mash the figures somehow. It's Disney and the BBC, they're experts at that. They say, oh, it got 28 million views on Disney Plus and the iPlayer combined. I bet that's what they said, something along those lines. Maybe not quite 28 million, but they'll say that. They say it got so many million views, making it the most viewed programme in the such and such demographic. They'll say that, they will. That's what they'll say. Is it just me, or does the opening look like the TARDIS is being shoved into an ass? I don't know, because I can't remember. I only watched the first 12 minutes of episode 1, so I can't really remember. But now you got me wondering now, so I'm going to have to check. I'm going to look now, sorry. I'm going to check now. Ooh, if I can find it. The iPlayer, won't I? Go to the BBC and the iPlayer. I forgot what I'm doing now. iPlayer, there it is. Doctor Who, where are you? Doctor Who, there we go. Doctor Who, Season 1. Oh, even on the iPlayer it says Season 1. Episode 1, Space Babies. And it just shows that I'm not lying. Hang on, I'll just share it. Can I? Yeah. That I only got 12 minutes into it. Where are we? Window capture. See there, look, that's how far into I got it. Well, you can't see me mouth pointer. Now you can. That's how far I got into it. 12 minutes 47 seconds that. But anyway, I want to see the opening titles. The TARDIS is getting shoved into an arse. I'll pause it. Yes, I've got a TV licence. And I have, I'm not lying. There, 12:49. Pause. Right. Opening titles, where are you? Is that it? No. Have I gone past them? Why that right at the beginning? Right, arse. Let's find an arse. I don't want to play it because I might get into trouble, so I'm just looking. Oh, I'll mute this as well. Oh, it is mute. You mean that? Like it's heading into a big sphincter. Bet that's it, isn't it? Heading into a big sphincter. Windgrace says, I didn't notice, I honestly didn't pay much attention to the opening. Yeah, America Disney Plus is dumb. Misnumbering the whole season. It's only one out. Now you're giving them another 1,000 views. Yes, that's what the market has. Because I've got 4 concurrent viewers now, apparently, according to YouTube. That'll be another 4 views that they'll account that as on that Doctor Who thing. There's a little arse ship later in. Oh, I was supposed to check that as well. Yes, because I didn't believe you. But anyway, right, where were we? Let's get rid of that. Sorry. Oh, are you seeing me thingamabob? Where is it? Go away. Right, back to drawing Jenna Coleman from Doctor Who. Oh, I'm doing up here, wasn't I, before? I'm doing a hair up here, wasn't I? Get that out of the way. I'm sweating. Got the ceiling fan on, and I've got my little air conditioning unit here, blowing cool air at me. I'm still warm. Don't help that I'm wearing a cap, does it? If I took it off, the glare from my silver locks would just wash the screen out. Should get me bandana, shouldn't it? See, look. And I'm not bald, honest. That's not baldness, that's silver hair. Sci-Fi Quest says, one TV puts it on, the entire town will be counted. Yeah, that's probably how they work it. Somebody in Rochdale watched it. Right, how many people live in Rochdale? That's how many watched it then. That's what they'll say. Alright, end this song, it's rubbish. We say this every week, it's like Spinal Tap's Jazz Fusion or Jazz Odyssey, or whatever the bloody hell they call it. These go up to 11. It's all that Valyrian blood, yes, because I am a Targaryen. I am Khaleesi. So get me boobs out. I've probably got bigger boobs than Amelia Clark, to be honest. Unfortunately. Because I'm a big fat git. the hair. They have a whole math to determine how many people could potentially walk by the TV each showing and count them all. Yes, algorithms out there to work out how many people have watched a particular show. In the Nielsen's and all that. Oh, in Britain it's the, is it B? What they call it now? Something B, is it BMRB? Something like that. The ratings board. She uses a boob double though, didn't she? I don't know, I heard she didn't. Amelia Clark, I heard she didn't, but I don't know. I could be wrong. I know What's the Face did in A Walk of Shame. That wasn't I forgot to put her name now. Sarah Connor. What's the Face from 300? Anyway, when she did The Walk of Shame, I heard that wasn't her, it was just her head. But anyway. Behave Sci-Fi Quest, I'm not reading that out. BARB, that's it. BARB. I'm thinking of BRMB, which I think were a Birmingham radio station. I just know that because Jasper Carrott, the Brummy comedian, did a skit about BRMB. BRMB Radio. Oh dear. Maybe that's what I was thinking. I don't think it could be. She might have. I'm sure at the time that I heard somebody say on one of these reviews that she didn't use, that Amelia Clark didn't use a body double, and they were surprised. I don't think she did early on in the series, but I think they were surprised. I think later on in the series, I don't know when it was, season 3, 4, maybe, I can't remember, when she killed off all the I forgot what they call them now. Them horse people, all them chieftains, she killed them all, burnt them all to death, didn't she? And then she came walking out naked, and apparently that was her, and people were saying that they were surprised that she didn't have a body double, with her being now kind of famous by that time. But I don't know. I'm probably wrong. Take everything I say with a grain of salt, or pinch of salt, whatever. Of course, I'm an idiot, and I don't know what I'm on about. Lena Headey, that's the one, yes. She was Dr. Smith in Netflix Lost in Space too. No, she wasn't. That was bloody me and names. Dr. Smith in the new Lost in Space was she was in Blade 3 and Superman Returns. I can't remember. Parker Posey. It was Parker Posey in Lost in Space as Dr. Smith. And I still haven't got around to watching seasons 2 and 3 of that. I saw season 1 and really liked it, and I've just not got round to watching the others yet. Other things keep popping up, distracting me, like bloody games and stuff. Well, I'm saying it was Parker Posey. Maybe they changed it because I haven't seen seasons 2 and 3. But in season 1, it was Parker Posey as Dr. Smith. I know that. For deaths. And she played I forgot, Saraya Knight in I forgot what they call the film. The wrestling film. Fighting family, my fighting. I can't remember what they called it now. The one about Saraya. She's called Saraya now, but in WWE she was called Paige. About her thing. I saw her wrestle once, her and her mum, at an indie show right here where I live. Before she went to WWE. Anyway, Lena Headey played the mother. Sweet Saraya, she's called in that's a wrestling name. But anyway, whatever. You're right, Steve. What was I thinking? They do have a resemblance, though. I like Parker Posey. I do. She was good in Blade 3. I like Blade 3. People knock it. I know it's not the best, but he did phone in his performance, did Wesley Snipes, didn't he? But I still enjoy it. Coochie coo. That's what he says to that baby, doesn't he? If I were to do Blade, would I have it on Magnificent Mondays or Friday Night Appointment with Fear? That's a conundrum. Because is it horror or is it action? I don't know. Same with Aliens. I've had Alien on Friday Night Appointment with Fear. Because Alien's a horror film. But what about Aliens? Thought of another sketch, Esri Dax. Is it Tuttin? Do Esri and Jadzia in a passionate embrace, because they're going through that ritual where you can meet all the different hosts. This was a Stargate crossover, a gold trill. How would that work? Which symbiote, whatever the hell they call them, would be the dominant one? God, Discovery didn't go with Dax this season. Still a couple of episodes left, mate. It could happen yet. I haven't done a mouth, have I? What am I thinking of? But he's drawing all down here and I've finished the bloody mouth off. Silly man, need to sharpen my pencil and all. Need to move that. Yeah, Captain America t-shirt. Coincidence that she happened to be in Captain America: The First Avenger. I wasn't thinking of that when I picked this up. It was just the top of the pile this morning. Thank God no Discovery Dax, but they did screw up the breed. Kind of have, haven't they? They kind of have. These can be different breed. They're not the breed that were in that we saw in Deep Space Nine. They're like the Discovery Klingons, aren't the Klingons that we see in the rest of Star Trek. They're a subspecies of breed that took over. That's why it's the Breen Imperium now, not the Breen Confederacy. Head cannon to the rescue. Wingrace says, Trill is on the gut, Goa'uld in the neck. I think the Goa'uld would take control of the whole blended being, but they could do Trill shenanigans to maybe take back control. Yeah. For some reason, this music, this one we're listening to now, if you can hear it, reminds me of Silent Hill. I probably said that every week as well, but it just does. I've got this mouth totally wrong. What do we have? Where the streets have no name. It kind of reminds me of that, doesn't it? Because I am Bono. What Father Ted called him. Oh, I watched it as well the other day. Can't remember. It's like Father Eddie Pyle or something like that. I can't remember, something like that. He didn't want anybody to know he was a priest, so he changed his name to, I don't know, Bono or something. We've only seen 2 Breen, and they were genetically linked to a specific one. Hang on, I can't read the bloody wire keeps falling in front of my screen. Genetically linked to a specific one, so easy enough to explain away. I don't know. I know sod all about the Breen. But anyway, aren't the Tholians in the same part of the galaxy as the Breen? I thought the canon Tholians would stand for it. Dunno. The ghoul thing was from one sect of novels. Another sect of novels said that the Breen were a whole host of different beings who used the armour to feign conformity and trick the other races. Fair enough. Because didn't want it Wayoon that said he'd been to the Breen homeworld and said it were really nice. Very pleasant. But anyway. Pleasant climate or something. turn out the Breen are the progenitors. Except they're not, either, because we've seen them. But never mind. Don't know what I'm on about. Well, the last episode of Discovery wasn't too bad. Didn't mind it at all. In the library archive, I suppose it won't it. It were alright. It were alright. Nice to see, can't remember the bloody names of the bridge crew. The standing captain chap. Nice to see him get some screen time. It's nice to see the bridge crew doing things. Showing that they're good at their jobs. So are you saying a Breen killed Tasha? Reese, that's the fella, yes, Reese. Yes. Where's my mouse pointer gone? That was there. I think Armus is a cast-out changeling, whom is a failed attempt at Borg assimilation. But I don't want that in the show. Wasn't he supposed to be like the badness of an entire race or something, just exiled to that planet? I don't know. I can't remember. That's it. It's a while since I've seen that season 1 episode. Skin of Evil. Ooh, get the number. Yes, he claimed he was all the bad traits of a race cast out and exiled. In my head, though, it was one of the seeds like Odo who encountered the Borg. They attempted to assimilate him, which failed. A friend said, I'll reach 200 by next Saturday. I said, today, I'm only 2 away now from being smug. But it was so twisted, Amos were on about. The Link refused to let him back. Yeah, sounds reasonable. Sounds reasonable. They should have sent him to Shakari and exiled him there. With Admiral Hanson. George Murdoch. You're all excited to see the lightsaber whip in the Acolyte. Oh dear. Bet they stole that off the Ferengi. Just because I headcanon things doesn't mean I want the show connecting every damn thing with. No, but it's nice to think about stuff like that, innit? Nice to have a ponder and a muse about what may be or may not be. I still say the Squire of Gothas, Trelane, and his parents are like proto-Q. Because we don't know when the Q began, do we? Because once they became Q, they essentially became in all time and space and all that. They could do anything they want. So they could have become Q far in the future for all we know, but then they can just do whatever they want in time and space, can't they? So Trelane and his parents could be Q, early Q, not quite John Delancey and Corbin Burnson and I can never remember her name. Susie Plaxon. What other Qs have we seen? Oh, Quinn. Can't remember the name of the actor. My headcanon. I'm hoping the Acolyte will do what Doctor Who has the last week. What get your subscribers and views. I'm looking forward to what Shoot It and RTD will say this week. Still nice weather, innit? They'll still blame the weather. Ooh, let me adjust myself. Drink. I'm not happy with this light. Whatever. Back up here. Now then, why can't I get you right? Why can't I get you right? It could be Keegan Delance's cue. Surprised they haven't wheeled him in. Could be. Could do, couldn't they? Is he still acting? No idea. There are no streaming ratings as of yet either. They'll mash the figures so that it's got like a gazillion views. That's what they'll do. And people believe them. They'll say, oh, but they said they got 20 gazillion viewers. Even on Mars. What to do? I'm going to get it any better. Hang on. Not look quite like she's in need of dental surgery. Right. The rag. Time for the rag. Find a clean bit. I haven't got a clean. I'm going to get a clean. So I get a clean one. Just to shut you all up. Right, hang on. I can find them. I'd have them. It's down here or in the kitchen. We'll check the kitchen. I'll be back in a moment. No, Keegan works for the US government now. Can't find me yellow ones, but I found a nice clean white one, yeah. It's not a duster, it's a dishcloth, but it'll do. US Foreign Service Officer. Ooh. Sci-Fi Quest says, another thing, I can't see where all that extra Disney money has gone, other than the specials. Dunno. As I said, I watched 12 minutes and 47 seconds of Space Babies and turned the bugger off. That's something else for my enemies to have a go at me about. I haven't even bloody watched it. I'm not criticising it. I'm criticising what the actors say in interviews. Right, there's me razor needs sharpening. Sharpening. Sharpening me razor. There we go. Nice sharp point on that. The money went into all the AR wall stuff, I think, which frankly I was not a fan of. Where were we? Hang on. So they made the same mistakes as Star Wars and Star Trek. Too much volume. It's also possible that Disney suggested certain companies to do the CGI for that. It says, pretty much, that's the buzzy thing to do. It won't age well, though. If it's done well, if the volume's used well, it's okay. But like anything, if they overdo it, overuse it, it gets too noticeable, doesn't it? them. It will be difficult to remaster when we have the ultra extreme high definition holo screens in 10 years. It wouldn't be that long. Looking great, amazing as always, Steve. Great work. I've nearly done. I'm not quite there yet. As I said, I don't think it's a great likeness. I'm not very good at likenesses. You get slightly things wrong, and it just doesn't look like him. I think I've got a face a bit too wide. I think I have. She looks more like, I forgot her name. That singer. More like her. But anyway. Fortunately, a lot of current shows aren't making content to last. They're just making content to churn it for the now. Yes, they're not thinking about the future, really. I don't think. So long-term implications don't factor in much. Yeah. They just wanted content for the streaming services. And most of the time, it's rubbish. Occasionally, we get good stuff. One day, we will have hard light holograms. So we can dance with any celebrity or train with Rocky and fight Rambo. I thought of a phrase for like holograms, the sort of light it uses. I even put a note on me where is it? On my desktop so I didn't forget. And I've not had a chance to use it, and I forgot what we're going to use it in. But I'm going to call it sticky light for use in holograms and stuff. But so I even made a note on my desktop. I opened up Notepad and wrote in sticky light ! And saved it to my desktop, and I forgot what I was going to use it for. Because, as I said, I'm an idiot. So if anybody wants to use sticky light, you've heard it now. I started writing a Mercury Rapids book called Children of the One. Never finished it. I think I'm about 20,000 words in or something like that. And I thought, instead of like, you'd say like jump gate opening and stuff like that, like in Babylon 5 and stuff like that. I thought, what if they have like a jump cloud forming off the port bow, and like this weird swirly mass cloud appears and a ship emerges. But I never got round to writing that either. Giving you all these ideas for people, the millions watching at home. Damn sure that's what we're going to do with them. Yes, that's what we're doing when we get hard light sticky light hologram. They'll be sticky when we're done with them, won't they? Oh, dear. See, that's what happened, didn't it, in Lower Decks, Boimler and all that. Had to go clean out the holodeck filters, didn't they? We all know what that meant, even though they didn't say, but we all know. Like Red Dwarf and Lister in his what a hologram thing, what a holodeck was it, but it was his virtual reality headset with groinal attachment. At least you write books. I come up with ideas. I can't implement them. only written, well, technically I've written 4, but 3 of them had stuck together. I had them published separately. Originally there were 3 Mercury Rapids books. The Mercury Rapids, Mercury Rapids, The Fourth Imperative, and Mercury Rapids, The Mountains of Tomorrow. I stuck them all together into this voluminous tome. So I think 3 books in one in there. It was a trilogy. As I said, I started writing another sequel, but in a slightly different style. Carried on the story, but in a slightly different style, done from, not in a first-person view. The Mercury Rapids books are written in the first-person view of Bill Lewis. But Children of the One were going to be, was written in the third person. And Bill Lewis were in it as well. Spoilers, and his wife. But written in the third person. I never finished it. I'm on the moon. That's where I'm up to in the story. I'm on the moon. On a lunar base. It's been taken over by aliens. Reptilians! And our heroes have got to find a way to do something, which I can't remember. It's been that long. It has honestly been that long. I haven't written anything proper since 2012 because I had a bad experience with writing a script, and it kind of put me off writing. I haven't written anything since then. Sci-Fi Quest says, I get too many ideas at once and they all blend together. All these writers will say, I have a notepad next to my bed. I tried that. Didn't work. Sticky light holograms need Barclay compensators. Yes, they do. But they don't start off sticky. They end up sticky and gooey and icky. You should do a Mercury Rapids graphic novel. Just draw all the characters based on these celebs you sketch. I didn't really base any of the characters in Mercury Rapids on actual people. I describe them in the book, what they look like, what hair colour they had and all that. But I didn't really get an image in my head of what they actually look like for some weird reason. Which is odd. That's why we have Samuel L. Jackson as Fury. They drew him in the comics to look that way, and then Sam said, "Excuse me." Probably said, "Excuse me, MFer." I think that's as good as I'm going to get it. I know it doesn't look much like it. I'll have a faff and a scan it in. I might have to. I think I've done a face too wide, which I tend to do. So I might have to thin it a little bit. Not a lot, just a bit. But I don't think it's a very good likeness. It doesn't look too bad. I've not got it quite right. I'll have to do some faffing and a scan it in. But anyway, call that done. Zoom out. Zoom down. Sign the bugger. Only pens. So sign it. We'll call that one done. Steve, did you see there's a live streaming all of Space 1999? Yes, I saw that. See a few Jerry Anderson, live streams with them doing all. There's like a Captain Scarlet one going on as well at the moment. Yeah. Which is cool. There's a Mystery Science Theatre 3000 one as well. Live stream. Maybe just showing them all. Which is cool. That live stream is also a channel on TV. Like Pluto or something like that. Things like that, don't they? Just not in this country, I don't think. Right, so we'll leave it there. Let me lower this down. Oh, it's not that. Move it down here. There we go. Right, so we'll leave it there. What's coming up? You may ask. What day was Sunday? So tomorrow, for Magnificent Monday, we're looking at. No, it doesn't say that on the. Hang on, I'll get rid of. Hang on, I'll get rid of that and. Where are we? Webcam 2. As I said, I'll scan this in and then I'll put it on in the community section on the YouTube channel. As I said, I'll probably tint it because I like tinting them for some reason. Don't know why. I just do. And I might have a little faff of it, make it look a bit more reasonable. Anyway, so I'm going to do that. What were we doing? I can't remember. That, get rid of that. Where's my webcam? That's what I'm trying to do. Cover up my leather jacket that's there, hung up there in the corner, and never wear because its arms are too long. Unbelievable. Anyway, right, tomorrow. Hang on. Maybe Zack Snyder can make your script into a movie. What script? I have got a script on my website, completed movie script. I forgot what I call it. I think it's called Santorini Street, which is loosely based, you could say, I suppose, inspired by a true story, a UFO story. So somebody can make that maybe. Only after he types it into ChatGPT first, or Zack Snyder, yeah. Anyway, Monday, Magnificent Monday tomorrow, we're looking at, that's The Amazing Captain Nemo, but I could only find a Spanish DVD of it. So I think it says Captain Nemo and the City of... I don't know what it bloody says. Hang on, let's fire up Google Translate. I've translated it before, but I've forgotten because I'm an idiot. Right, let me type it in. Hang on, let me adjust myself. Atlantida del Captain Nemo's Journey to Atlantis. That's what it's called, but it's also known as The Amazing Captain Nemo, which was a pilot for the TV series that never happened back in 1978. But I went to see this at the cinema and loved it. I know I've talked about it before. Submarines with laser guns, it's ace, but it's crap at the same time. It is rubbish, but I love it. So that's tomorrow. Wednesday will be news, and on Friday, next Friday for the Friday night appointment with you, we're doing Dreamcatcher, based on the Stephen King book, directed by Lawrence Kasdan of Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi and Indiana Jones fame. He directed that, starring many people. Damian Lewis. Oh, my bloody brain has stopped working. Can I read the back of the box? Jason Lee, of course. I need me. Where is it? Here it is. Right. Morgan Freeman, of course. Thomas Jane, that's what I'm thinking of. Jason Lee, Damian Lewis, Timothy Olyphant, Tom Sizemore, and Donnie Wahlberg. So that's who's in that. Dreamcatcher. Cool film. Underrated, in my opinion. I really like Dreamcatcher. Bit weird. I bet Stephen King were on tons of drugs when he made that. Or wrote it, I say. Nemo. Oh, I thought this was about Captain Spock. No, it isn't. Sequest had lasers. But it wasn't the Amazing Captain Nemo. Captain Nemo did it first in 1978. Yes, Jason Lee and Morgan Freeman, yes. You should polish that mat. Yes, it's a bit dusty, isn't it? I don't use it very often. Anyway. Right, so that's what's coming up. So, there we go. So we'll leave it there. So thanks, Win Grace and Sci-Fi Quest, for keeping me company while I draw Jenna Coleman. There it is, all done. Done and dusted. I think it looks alright. Don't know. It doesn't look too bad, does it? Now we're not looking at the source, the reference photo. It doesn't look too bad. But anyway, I'll scan it in and have a faff. And then put it on the community section. Right, we'll leave it there. How long did that take? Only an hour and a half. That wasn't very long, was it? Right, so we'll leave it there. So, thanks for watching, wherever you are. Oh, pardon me. Look after each other, and until next time. And by the way, I haven't decided what I'm drawing next week yet. Maybe it'll be Esri Dax, maybe it'll be Jadzia, maybe it'll be both, maybe it'll be something else. Sci-Fi Quest wants to hang that in his room. Hang on, great as always, Steve. Looks amazing. Take care. See you tomorrow night for the Amazing Captain Nemo. I hope. Right. We'll leave it there. So, thanks for watching. Wherever you are, look after each other. And until... Hang on, I've got to get ready. And until next time, I'll say the...
Stephen, you poor clueless old geek.